Will Operation Medic Bag save Payday 3? Let's find out together. There's going to be some key points that we're going to go over here. There's going to be progression, new content, UI revamp, stability, matchmaking, and server browser, solo mode, and offline mode here. The initial focus that they're going to be looking at is the quick play, unready button, play again feature, vote to kick. There's going to be loadout renaming, controller improvements, reoccurring smaller content drops, rotating stealth modifiers, daily activities with rewards, mass vendor with weekly rotating inventory, merge players into party post-match, and communication wheel improvements. So those are going to be the highlighted features that they're going to be focusing on. There will be more, of course, but this is kind of the general idea of what we're going to get right off the bat. So starting this off with 4 points, it's going to be optimization and reliability. This covers the game performance in all ways. This includes reliability of both performance and consistency of finding games, UI improvements, and technical issues such as crashes. Next is going to be teamwork and co-op. With this, we collected all things that make playing with others easier, including communication tools such as VoIP and text chat, how your party is made up, and how you communicate. Then we're going to go over replayability and progression. This refers to features that will make playing again easier and more enjoyable, sticking with your group, the infamy system, and more. And the fourth point here is going to be fantasy and heisting. This one will reinforce the heisting fantasy. This involves a CrimeNet style map, as well as more features to make you feel like a true heister. So next is going to be solo mode and offline mode. They're going to roll this out in 2 phases. Phase 1 will still require an online connection to our backend systems for progressions, unlocks, etc. Phase 2 will look to improve on the solo mode implementation and allow you to play the game without requiring a constant internet connection. You will need to connect intermediately to our backend to upload your progression, but will otherwise be able to play offline. We'll need to come back with details on exactly how this will pan out. So they're trying to make a step in the right direction for offline mode for those of you folks that want to play offline and not rely on connecting to the server. All right, so that leads to stability, matchmaking, and server browser. So we have a number of social and cooperative features planned for the year, as well as rebuilding our matchmaking functionality into a much more robust system. The current matchmaking will be supported by a quick play functionality. Later in the year, we're looking to bring back a CrimeNet style server browser. All right, next is challenge-based progression. So our current challenge-based progression didn't achieve the goals we intended, so we've decided to do away with the current system. The challenges will be removed and we'll switch infamy progression to be tied to heist completions. Hallelujah. All right, so UI revamp. We'll be working on creating a more intuitive UI, understandable. The UI isn't bad. I don't know why people complain about it. It's honestly better than Payday 2, but it is what it is. All right, new content. There are 3 DLCs still planned for 2024, and we intend to add another free heist for Payday 3 in the same period. A free LMG primary as well. So for those of you who still want content, keep an eye out for those DLCs. Also 1 free map. I'm sure that the DLC will be 1 map. So honestly, 3 maps plus an additional free one. So 4 more maps within the year. I don't know if that's good or bad. Some people think it's bad. All right, next is going to be DLC pricing. So a lot of people were complaining about the pricing. So as a result, we are currently reviewing the pricing on upcoming DLCs. Yes, I know the DLCs are kind of expensive compared to Payday 2, but if you're a true Payday fan, you probably would have bought the Season Pass, so-called Silver Edition and Gold Edition. So you can either have that 6 months worth of DLCs, or you can have the year-long worth of DLCs. But some of you guys would rather spend more money in the long run than just buy it outright. And I know you wouldn't got your bang for your buck right off the rip, but that's why you wait. That's why it's like a Season Pass, basically, kind of like older games. But that's your fault, not their fault. So yeah. All right, our follow-up to that is going to be in-game store. So once we're satisfied with the improvements we're intending to make to Payday 3, we'll revisit this topic in 2025. Hold on. 2025, you're going to revisit the store and revamp it and make it better? The fucking store basically makes up half the game. You want to buy your weapons? You got to go to the store. You want to buy favors? You got to go to the store. You want to look slick and badass? You gotta go to the store. The fucking store is shit right now, okay? You can't even buy high-specific favors. You want somebody to grind fucking hours, days on end just to get 1 favor? Yeah, fuck no. Waiting until 2025? You're dumb as rocks, Starbreeze. wake the fuck up and focus on something that actually makes the game better. Unreal Engine 5. We have relocated the sources dedicated to the Unreal Engine 5 update to instead work on the improvements to the Payday 3 experience. Since the Unreal 5 update wouldn't directly fix the current problems, we'll come back to this topic once we are able to. That's understandable. There's no rush in that category. Do what you gotta do, make the game better. Then we can focus on Unreal Engine 5, make the game look nice, spruce it up, yada yada yada. All right, and we've made it full circle to initial focuses again. So quick play, you launch that, you're in a game, you're already heisting, bada boom, bada bing. Loadout renaming, you want to keep your loadout separate. So you got your loud, you got your stealth, you got your speed build. Reoccurring smaller content drops, you got to keep the players coming back. Any amount of content drop, no matter how big or small, will keep people coming back and happy. Controller improvements for those of you who are on console, or maybe you want to play controller PC. This is going to help you out. I haven't used one, so I have no idea how bad it is. So vote to kick. If you want to kick little Jimmy out of your lobby because he's pissing you off, then there you go. Rotating stealth modifiers. I can only imagine what this is going to be, but it will make stealthing probably interesting for those of you who like stealthing. Unready button, that is a must because sometimes you accidentally click it and you forgot something last minute and you're like, crap, I can't cancel, I'm going into the game. So that will help. Play again feature, that's always nice. So let's say you're grinding challenges and you don't want to go back to the freaking main menu and just get into the same heist. As soon as you're done, you just click play again and you're already in the heist. Or what would be interesting is if you're speed running, right? You think you're going to beat your record or a record, you don't beat it, and then it gives you a chance to play that map again, and hopefully you keep the same pattern of the map. That would actually be badass. I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe they click play again, you get a whole new loadout of the map, but that would actually help for speedrunning. That would save so much time and headache of trying to find the same map over and over. All right, merge players into party post-match. Sure, I guess, I don't know. Daily activities with rewards. It's always nice to have special daily activities to help you with some rewards and stuff like that. Mass vendor with weekly rotating inventory. Get some new fresh stuff in there every week. Hopefully it's not dog shit, but yep. Communication wheel improvements, V1. If you're going to add VoIP and better text commands and stuff like that, you don't really need a communication wheel so we can actually talk to each other. Or if you want to be a mute for some odd reason, because I know everybody loves being a mute, then here's your communication wheel improvements. And that pretty much wraps it up for Operation Medic Bag for Payday 3. Let me know in the comments if you think this is going to save Payday 3 or not. I honestly have no idea. Like I mentioned before, to some people, it's probably going to take roughly 2 years to recover from this big deficit. I could be wrong, but yeah, I don't know. Payday 3 is fun and all, but it's not like I want to play it over and over. It's just not there right now. It's going to take some time. And who knows, a year from now, 2 years from now, are we still going to be in the same boat, or the player's going to come back and play Payday 3? But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.